The Old Man and the Gun is directed by David Lowery and it stars Robert Redford, Sissy, Spacek and Casey Affleck among others, and tells the real-life story of Forrest Tucker, a man who on his 70s escaped from San Quentin and went on an unprecedented string of heists that confounded authorities and enchanted the wide public. Now this is supposedly Robert Redford's last performance. Many people are saying that he ended up saying he is not retiring after all. Well, I haven't seen that. If it's true, amen, because we need the great. But if he is retiring, the man goes out on a great note. This is a fantastic performance from him, filled with charm and heart, but also kind of a cunning nature to it. This is a guy who was basically a thrill seeker. He was not a threat. People were enchanted by him, and you watching this film also are enchanted because for the most part you're like, why are you doing this? Because he's really not a threat to anyone besides that really quick scare of, I am robbing you, give me the money. It basically feels like a love letter to this character, but it feels very precise and very deliberate that Robert Redford was chosen to play this role. I bet there are many great actors that are thinking about retiring. There are many great actors we've seen having a last hurrah that was kind of this good, but in past years they kind of felt sad, like last year's Lucky with Harry Dean Stanton. This one is just a tip of the hat that is so joyous, so fun to watch. And you see Robert Redford enjoying himself, but giving a quality performance like he knows to give us, and he has given us throughout his career. And Sissy Spacek is wonderful as well. Their relationship is so heartwarming. It's basically you seeing a wild cat being domesticated little by this sweet, endearing old lady, and the love that blooms out of their relationship is just very unique, and I kept having a smile on my face because of it all. But the film does have a lot of adrenaline. The film has a lot of intrigue to it because of Casey Affleck, because he's not your normal cop. He also gives a great performance, but he has something going on with himself and his relationship to this robber that doesn't feel like a threat, that basically steals every bank like this and nobody notices him, but everyone says he has a gun. Everyone says this guy was a threat. But then they kind of smile and say, well, he was a gentleman, he was nice, he was polite. And you start feeling like the detective yourself, because you're like, okay, I want to stop this guy, but he's not really doing anything evil. He's really not a threat. There's no real fear and urgency to catching this guy, kind of. And David Lowery's direction and the shot composition, the cinematography, everything makes this film flow so well and have such energy to it, such spunk. It kind of contradicts the fact that you're watching a story about an old man who always lived to seek the next thrill and always trying to escape prison, and it's just a wonderful film to watch. And David Lowery has a very curious career, because this dude directed Pete's Dragon, then A Ghost Story, and now this. These are three very different films. And look, I don't think this film will end up on anyone or most people's top 10 list of the year, but this is a really great film with fantastic performances, really good direction, very funny, witty script that gives us funny, witty characters. It's a joy to watch. It comes and goes. It's short but sweet. It knows when to start. It knows when to leave. It knows precisely when to hit a joke and when to give us some more dramatic, heartfelt moments. It's a great last hurrah for one of the greatest of all time, Robert Redford. I'm giving The Old Man and the Gun a B+. Now guys, what did you think about The Old Man and the Gun, and what is your favorite performance from Mr. Robert Redford? Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best. Many other reviews coming for you this week from the BFI London Film Festival, which is just getting started. Can't wait to see you there. So until then, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button, click the bell so you can be geeky. United!